stabilizing, avoiding conflict, resuming communications. These have been the key words in international media's reports on the China-U.S. summit. The Financial Times described the summit as two presidents meeting in an effort to stabilize relations. The New York Times highlighted the goal to avoid conflicts, and across CNN, Reuters, and NYT, resuming military dialogue have been heavily reported. The summit did meet the expectations. At the Filoli Estate, Chinese President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Joe Biden agreed to resume high-level military-to-military communications on the basis of equality and respect. Xi also laid out 5 pillars for China-U.S. relations: jointly developing a right perception, managing disagreements effectively, jointly advancing mutually beneficial cooperation, jointly shouldering responsibilities as major countries, and jointly promoting people-to-people exchange. It is important that both sides appreciate each other's principles and red lines, he said. However, the first item, the first one he talked about after the 5 pillars, is the Taiwan question. This is the most important and most sensitive issue in China-U.S. relations, and the United States should take real actions to honor its commitment of not supporting Taiwan independence, stop arming Taiwan, and support China's peaceful reunification. Very specific demands, aren't they?
Well, I think the Americans have to keep their policy of one China. If we keep that policy, then I think we can avoid a war or conflict.
Military-to-military communications were suspended when the then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan in August last year. It was a time when China-U.S. relations were inches away from hitting the floor. The Taiwan question is the red line. And at the summit, the United States got an idea of how to proceed in the future. As an op-ed in the New York Times stated, U.S. leaders and politicians should recommit clearly and unequivocally that only the Chinese mainland and the Taiwan region could work out their differences. China and the United States are the world's 2 largest countries with a total of 40% of global GDP combined. This is the most important bilateral relationships of the century. The question is, can the results from the summit be sustained? Like President Xi said, planet Earth is big enough for the 2 countries to succeed. Now it's time for action.